Salakia had the video cut out on me. So here I'm back. I'm back again here. This is Mark 3 um, and 24, which is another account of what we read in the first part there. I'm going to jump back into it, and it reads, "And if a kingdom be divided against itself, that kingdom cannot stand. And if a house be divided against itself, that house cannot stand. And if Satan rise up against himself and be divided, how can he cannot stand but have an end?" All right, and that's where we're getting to, man. Is the end of Esau's kingdom, man. Okay, Esau, Edom, the so-called white man who is in the rulership seat. All right, that staff is being broken. That staff of rulership, that scepter of rulership that he's been carrying around for the last, 1,000 years or so, is being snapped in half, man. He's fallen from power. He's fallen from grace. All right. The rest of the world is not standing for his BS no more. All right. They're not being they're looking for. So I have to call that brother back, man. They're trying to figure out, what to do to try and hold on to power, and the Most High is going to rip it from them hands, man. Okay, Salakia. Salakia, the brother Yadazak called me. So back to it though. Like I was saying, Esau Edom's kingdom is coming to an end, and we're just gonna grab some scriptures that speak on that. But you can tell by, what's going on in the world right now. What's the deal with that? So here, let's go here to Salakia. Let's get Luke. Let's go back to Luke real quick, and we'll grab that Luke 21, and we'll go in that same order again. Here's Luke 21, and 10. Actually, we'll go here at Luke 21 and 8. "And he said, Take heed that ye be not deceived, for many shall come in my name, saying that I am Christ, and the time draweth near. Go ye not therefore after them. But when ye shall hear of wars and commotions, be not terrified, for these things must come to pass, but the end is not by and by." All right. "And then he said unto them, Nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and great earthquakes shall be in diverse places, and famine and pestilence and fearful sights and great signs shall there be from the heavens." All right. And you just had the Navy come out and admit that they were being basically tracked by what they call UFOs, but are obviously IFOs. Those are the chariots of the Lord spoken of. The wheel within the wheel. Um, you know, Basically showing these Edomites, man, that their time is up. All right. Um, and let's get this here too. "But before all these things, they shall lay their hands on you and persecute you and deliver you up to synagogues, unto prisons, brought before kings and rulers for my name's sake. And it shall turn, Salakia, and it shall turn to you for testimony." All right. And basically, man, that's what's good. You're starting to have these things happen. They're starting to realize that this is no joke, and they're over here freaking out and tripping the way that Pharaoh was freaking out and tripping when Moses was busting Egypt's ass, when the Most High was helping Moses bust Egypt's ass, man. They looking for an answer, man. Then there isn't one. Outside of that, the Lord is ripping them from the power seat, and they have no choice but to get up out of it. All right, here come on now. So here we'll get another one. Another testimony, obviously, is how the New Testament mostly reads. The witness of the apostles. Now his phone's trying to act funny. Come on, man. I've been using this app for years. I've never seen it just I've seen it up and freeze, but not like this. Oh my goodness. Let me go back to it. Salakia. See if it'll reboot itself or something. Okay. Salakia. So there we go. Let's go to Mark's Testament, which is in 13, And 8, and here's the same thing. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be earthquakes in diverse places, and there shall be famines and troubles. These are the beginnings of sorrows, but take heed of yourselves, for they shall deliver you up to councils, and in the synagogues ye shall be beaten, and ye shall be brought forth rulers and kings for my sake, for a testimony against them. Okay? And that's how that, like I said before, that's what's gonna, that's what's taking place here in Babylon very soon. That'll be the common thing. You'll have people, it was them damn Israelites. It was them niggas spoke it into existence. All right. And really, it's the Most High doing these things, man. It's the Most High making these things happen, and the Most High who's the one, who's ripping Esau, Edom from his power seat and taking the scepter out of his hands. All right. So let's get Matthew's account real quick, and then we'll move on to some more scriptures. So this is Matthew 24:4 is where I'm going to start. And Yahushua answered and said unto them, take heed that no man deceive you, for many shall come in my name, saying that I am Christ, that I am the Mashiach, and shall deceive many. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars, and we're seeing that right now take place all over the world and all over the planet. This is taking place. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For a nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famine and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places. All of these are the beginning of sorrows, and they shall deliver you up to be afflicted, and shall kill you, and ye shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake. And nobody is more hated on planet Earth than the Israelites, man. Okay? Nobody is hated more on Earth, on the planet, than the Israelites, man. They killing Israelites all across the world, man. Mostly in Babylon here in America, where they killed a young Northern Kingdom Jake in Chicago recently. They killed another young Jake in Minneapolis, and the city went crazy, and they're in complete insurrection. They've been on lockdown and brought out the National Guard, and that's been going on for the entirety of the week, as well as that case is probably that Edomite that killed, that casted judgment upon, I can't remember the brother's name at the moment, but who kneeled on the Jake's neck and wound up killing him. They're probably going to acquit that man, and it's going to cause even more insurrection in across the nation. And it always seems to be they do this as it's about to be warm enough outside for these Israelites, that are completely lost to who they are and what's going on, to go out and march and act niggerish in the streets, man. All right, it always seems to happen around the time right before it gets warm enough for them to do that. What else was I gonna get? But let me get this here. But let's move forward a little bit, and we'll just speak on see what the Lord is going to do to some of these nations, man. So I'm gonna grab Micah 4:3. All right, and this is the end. Some of the end result of what's going to happen after the end of all this, man. All right, just so brothers don't think it's just doom and gloom. All right, and he shall judge among many people and rebuke strong nations afar off, and they shall beat their swords into plowshares and their spears into pruning hooks. And nation shall not lift up sword against nation, and neither shall they learn war anymore. All right, and that'll be when the Lord sets all this straight. There won't be any more war, and excuse me. And when Esau's out of that power seat, and Jacob returns to the kingdom,